Hi everyone. Easter's going to be a little strange this year as we can't join in traditional Easter egg hunts or celebrate with family and friends in the usual way. But hopefully you've got some sweet treats to enjoy, and I'm going to show you how to make an Easter bunny basket like this to display them nicely on the table. As always with this series of COVID beating crafts, we'll only be using everyday items found around the home, such as cardstock or a cereal box, cotton wool balls, scissors and glue. So here's what you need. We're going to start off with a piece of card 8.5 by 6.25 inches. If you haven't got some thin cardstock like this in white or bunny brown or whatever colour you want to make your basket in, you can use an old cereal box. Just cut it down to size and you'll be fine. The first thing we're going to do is score around the edges at 1.5 inches to make the sides of the box. So I'm going to use my scoring board at 1.5 inches on each side. There we go. But of course you probably haven't got a scoring board like this, but don't worry about it. Just mark where you need to make the lines at 1.5 inches. Put the ruler down and use a blunt edge like this spreader or the back of a scissors, something like this. Run down it, and all you're doing when you're scoring card is just making a slight indentation to break the fibres. So you'll do that on all 4 sides, and next you're going to fold the card up to make the sides like this along those score lines. You need to press the edges out or burnish them like that. I'm using a bone folder here to get some nice crisp edges, but if you don't have a bone folder, you can use something like this, a gift card or a credit card, and just press along the edge to get a nice crisp fold. So there we go. Now I'm going to make 4 cuts on the card to make the tabs for the corners. I'm going to make a cut in each corner along the score lines 1, 2, 3, 4 times, all horizontally. I'm not actually going to remove any card from the square, just like this. Cut up once and stop when you reach the intersecting score line. Once there, and once there. So now we've got the short ends with tabs on them, and the tabs come to the inside, and you lift up the long edges to create your box. As easy as that. Now we just need to glue those into place. So fold down your tab and apply the glue and put it on the inside of that long edge. Now you need to sit there and hold them, or I'm going to put a paper clip on just to hold them until they're dry. Here's the next one. Glue all round. Bring them up in line with the sides. Make a neat corner and put your paper clip on. Here's the next one. Nice and neat. Paper clip again, and the last one, which is a bit more difficult to get into. There we go. And as you can see, making a box really is as easy as that. So we're going to set that aside for a moment because we need to get ready the Easter Bunny's head and also his feet. So you need your second piece of card for this, 8.5 inches by 2.5 inches. And you need to draw 4 Easter bunny ears and 1 face. So I found something that was about 4 inches in diameter, and it's this tape. And I'm going to use the curves to help me to draw some nice ears in an oval shape. So I've put it down, and I'm just drawing around the outside there, like that. And then I'm going to put it down the other way. Draw again to get me some nice ears. I want 4 of those, 2 ears and 2 feet, but they're all the same size and shape, so we can do them the same way. Next one. You can use anything that you've got to hand for this. If you haven't got some tape like me, you might be able to find a small plastic bowl or something like that to draw around, or perhaps a glass or a mug. Anything that's just got the similar diameter, so it gives you this sort of curve. So that's 2 ears and 2 feet. And now we need to do a big oval face for our Easter bunny. And I'm going to use the same thing again, but this time I'm putting the tape down this way and drawing like that. Put it close to the edge, like that. Turn it round, put it close to the edge again, and draw. And you've got roughly an oval there. When I trim it out, I'm actually going to round off these corners a little bit and make it look a bit better. So once you've cut those out, you'll have something like this. 4 ovals, and I'm just going to cut out the final one now to make his face. There we go. As I say, I'm just rounding off those ends. I don't want pointy features. And we're good to go. Okay, now on two of these ovals that I said were going to be Freezies, I've actually put pink paper in the centre, a little bit smaller than the outside. If you haven't got some pink paper, just colour them in with pink crayon or something like that. It just makes them look more like ears when you put them behind like that. Before we do that, let's put his facial features on. On the original box here, I drew down a line and a little smiley bunny nose at the bottom, some eyes and whiskers. But you can also do it if you've got a little heart shape. You can cut out a heart shape or put a heart-shaped sticker on. And this, put on upside down, makes the perfect bunny nose. Look at that. Cute. And I'm putting that on first because once you've got the nose on, it helps you to know where to put the eyes. Here. And about here. There we go. I also mentioned some whiskers. Lovely. And we're going to stick the ears behind. So we just need a little bit of glue down at the bottom. And I'm just putting them on at a bit of an angle, like that. Lovely. I'm going to set that aside also for later, and I'm going to work next on the feet. So on the feet, I'm going to use my black pen again to draw some little pads in for his toes. Just 3. 1, 2, 3. Just gives them a bit more definition. 1, 2, 3. So take your box. Hopefully by now the sides will be dry and you can take those clips off. And put a blob of glue right down on the end. This is going to be for that bobtail. And as you'll see on your list, you need a cotton wool ball just to pop in the middle there. Perfect. Now we're going to add the feet either side like that. And as you can see, you only need to glue the bottom half of the feet to get them to stick onto the box. Something like that. And on the other side, again, gluing just down the bottom, put them on at a little bit of an angle. And I'm again going to just put paper clips in for now, because I don't want them to slip off while I'm not looking. Excellent. Right, back to the face. We can attach this now to the top on the outside. So again, I'm only going to glue down the bottom of the face here. And hold it on for a moment. Great, looking good. So now our box is ready to have some goodies put inside it. I've got some coloured shredded paper from past years, so I'm going to put that inside this one. But if you don't have anything like this, don't worry about it. If you've got a shredding machine in your home, it's probably full of shredded paper. You can just pull it out, rip it up a little bit and pack it down to make a bed for your Easter treats. But remember, on the first one I made, I just put a napkin inside and lined it with my cookies. So on these shredded paper, I'm going to arrange my little chocolate mini eggs. Don't they look gorgeous? Good enough to eat. I hope you enjoy making this little project, perhaps with your children or grandchildren, and I want to wish you all a very happy Easter. Thanks for watching.